Go broad axe. Now, is this single-handed? It looks like it. Question is... No. Okay, so this is a two-hander. Alright. Let's check my skill book. Wings of Ishmir. We can't do Winter's Grasp like this, but we might as well see what some of the other builds are going to be like along the way. Wow. Okay. So that's pretty cool. You run a gun and a catalyst in your offhand. Catalyst will allow you to cast spells. The gun will allow you to use certain range skills. So... X is a little slow for me. What is the... What should I know with the... Let's see. Can I just go straight into that? Here's the question. If I rotate this, does that still work? No. It does not seem to be... It does not seem to be active anymore. It has to be connected for it to light up. That's fine. But yeah, so we can do whiz gun. I'm just gonna roll melee, at least for a little while. I mean, all I'm really doing is just investing in purely into attack speed. Everything else is just kind of, whatever. Let's see. Where am I? Oh, this isn't the most helpful. I like this skill leveling system. That's going to be kind of fun to play with. I liked that in PoE. And I'm sure it's going to feel probably pretty good this one as well. Okay. Got anybody up here? Or is this just kind of a bonus zone? I mean, I guess bonus zone's okay. Let's see. I think that's a... Arrows, wall. Volley of arrows. Okay. Well, I do have a pistol. Mostly... Well... It seems like pistol's definitely my worst here. So let's go back. I mean, obviously, it's probably not even a good pistol. Okay, back to Wings of Ishmir. Let's see, didn't I play this game like forever ago in super early alpha? I did, and it was real bad. Okay, no. I'll give them credit. It wasn't bad. It was underwhelming. The problem with it was mainly just the fact that there wasn't enough to it to like really make it stand out. Let's see, small health potion, small health potion. Doesn't look like there's anything more. Let's actually warp back to town for a bit and sell some stuff. So the problem is, it was clunky. It was definitely like, it was definitely buggy. The performance was kind of bad. I don't know, there was just a lot kind of mildly wrong with it. Mainly just because it was such an early access product that it couldn't be anything else. Let's see, crit damage, toxic attacks with this weapon. Ooh. I wanted to go... If I wanted to go longbow, I could. Otherwise, we could go maul. I'd have to sell a little bit to get it. Attack speed score... Otherwise, we could go health regeneration rate reduction. Yeah, my current pants are okay. Let's see. Do we have any of these? No, they don't really sell that. See, wrist guard and arm plates. I like the fact that you can equip both of those. Oh, I could use a pauldron. Just guard up a little bit. Let's see. So do I want to go for the longbow? Pick it up, see if it's any good. If it's not good, nah. I'll have to see what other abilities I have. Let's go to the skill shop and see what she has. Oh. Here we go. So, Consuming Embers, Slayer's Fury. 2 blades and dash towards the targets, dealing single target damage. Does not dash if used in melee. Beam of Aether in front of you, damaging your foes. Turns people casting is... Ooh. I think this is actually exactly what I want. I should probably just not buy any of these. So you can also go sword and gun. Or sword and catalyst. Like, we have a lot of options here. Oh. It leveled up. So increased AoE, reduced cooldown. Oh, that's cool. So level 5, 10, and 20. I was hoping there would be more skill modifiers than this, or it would be something you could slot in, but oh well. Let's go back to this guy, see if he sells any catalysts. That's what the Gris is. Oh, got it. I'll wait until we find more interesting things. I'll just keep using the axe for the time being. I'm just going to be the Omni character until I decide I know what I want to do. And the answer is that's going to have to wait until Thursday. Because until then, nothing matters. Unless progress is not getting wiped, at which point, hey, but it probably is. Let's see, am I playing a bard? Ooh, low blow. That'd be kind of cool if you could play a bard in this game. Everything gets wiped when it releases on Thursday, so now it's just testing. Hell yeah. We'll just figure out what I like. I want to go for the projectile thing, but until we get to that point, I'm just going to keep rolling melee-ish. The Wings of Ishmir, no. Still isn't quite there. That's fine. Yeah, so they've confirmed that wipes will happen. That's fine. Normally I get kind of cranky about wipes, but if it's going 1.0, then that's entirely fair. Let's see why we get wipes. Single player game with co-op. I mean, technically it's got online multiplayer and some other stuff. It's probably just so there's kind of this communal feeling of, like, reaching the end. As opposed to having, like, a bunch of really, really strong-ass people that have already grinded through everything. Blitzing the last act in the game. They've also, they're also seemingly going to be adding a lot of cutscenes and a bunch of other things. So, like, I can entirely understand it in this specific circumstance. Okay, axe. Is there dual wielding? Oh, we kind of know there's dual wielding in this game. Can you, like, dual wield pistols? Or bows or anything like... Well, obviously not bows. That is left entirely for, like, one specific manga I've seen. And it looks dumb. Okay, so you can dual wield pistols. Enter the cave network?
Oh,
hell yeah.
Again. It's getting closer to the city. What the hell is going on?
So can I try the pistol? I'll try a pistol once I have the bonus projectiles. That one corpse just flew off. Oh, I like that. Skirmish bow. Arm plates. Yeah, once I get a good pistol, I'll switch to pistol. Could do... It's actually not a half bad, Oh, honestly. Okay. So I'm just going to... This pony has one trick. And that's okay. Like pistols and Torchlight. I didn't really use them in Torchlight 1. I really enjoyed going Minion Master in Torchlight 1. There were some fun things to be had there. That said, I'm really looking forward to... At some point, I'm going to sit down and play through Torchlight 2. I know Vac and I had discussed it, but his computer died, and so I've kind of put that off for a while. But supposedly he's getting his computer back soonish, so hopefully we can actually go through with that plan.
Entrance to their network. Sneaky bastards.
Let's see. Torchlight 2's minion build is pistol. Ow! Ow! Okay, it's Q and W. These suckers hurt. Oh, there's Phantom Blade. Blades. Damn it. Let's see. I wonder how I get these tokens back. Oh, we get another Slayer's Flurry at the very least, which is kind of nice. So I wonder if I ever thought of doing a Kenshi series. I have, but it looks like an extremely long game, and that should be left for a time when I'm not super busy. Probably a bit better. We want to stack move speed. That's the other thing. I want to go fast. Ooh, cooldown reduction for all skills. Never mind. Let's see. Extra health regen. Ooh. That's an upgrade. Let's see. What about this one? Let's go with that. Okay, so we want to use Slayer's Flurry. And Phantom Blades. Okay, so Wings of Ishmir. Extra flight speed. I guess we'll do flight speed. Don't care about that one as much. Okay, so Slayer's Flurry is usable with daggers, bows, and pistols. Oh. Phantom Blades, daggers, bows, and pistols. I wonder if daggers... If you could do, like, a melee ranged build with daggers. Kinda? I haven't seen daggers go by, though. Oh. Slayer's Flurry is actually very specifically a, that's actually a kind of ranged-ish move. Okay, let's see. Oh, these are different this time around. Bouncing, wow, okay. Okay, let's sell some stuff. Let's see if he's selling anything better. He's got a, ooh, yep, alright. I'm just gonna sell the lot of these. So we're gonna buy, do we want to do Catalyst and Pistol? Yeah, let's go Catalyst, Pistol, and I'm going to grab a knife. I don't know which of these we're exactly going to use, but I figured this will give me the most amount of... Oh god, the Catalyst looks really dumb, but whatever. Let's chuck Consuming Embers there, so I can still do fire, I can still shoot. I've got pretty much all the skills that I want. Let's take a look at what she has to sell, though. Because there's Thunderstrike. Might not be bad. I don't know if that's a projectile, though. Change hook, pull back all the foes it went through, bleeding edge, spinning axe around you. Not enough gold. Oh, right. I am actually quite poor. Well, that's fine. To the farmlands. We'll figure this out. Let's see. You're sick over the weekend. Feeling better now. That's... That's rough. Let's see. Maybe Dagger Catalyst. I'm not a big fan of this catalyst, honestly.
These are not random raids. They're here to colonize.
No, I should probably stick pistol. Get used to it. Whoa! Got it. All right. Now, which of these is mana? Oh. Okay, gonna have to mess with some of these, because I'm not sure which uses which power setups. Let's see. Consuming embers, extra damage, extra AoE. Let's grab extra AoE. Let's see. Did I not? Oh, I didn't actually... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to play with some of these. Figure out which I actually have the resources for. Because it seems like that one, absolutely, I can just use a lot more often. The Blade Hurl, though. The Blade Hurl seems to be my best. Oh. Fear of Elithial. Massive ice forms above your enemies. I already know that one, so I can sell some of that. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep playing with the skills. Let's see, do we wait for a bit? We could. Well, it leveled up. So I guess just having it equipped is a good idea. I guess we just have to go, like, stab mode to really get this to work. And then I get my mana back. I don't really know how the conversion rates work. I think I'm going to need a better setup to really get what I want. But that's okay. Let's see. Did I level up? No. Oh, you can even see primary, quaternary, tertiary. Cool. That'll help for determining stats and stuff. That's okay. It just does not have the level of, like, goof that does. And my main problem is whenever I shoot, it converts my mana into rage, and that's actually a bit of an issue for me. Because I actually don't want it to do that. Unless, of course, I go full Kratos, at which point, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, full stab man is not the worst idea. Because that certainly does get me all my mana back. So as long as I'm paying attention, it shouldn't be so bad. Let's go the other way. This seems like progress. And I actually don't want progress. Progress is for other people. For me. It's the loot that drives me forward. Actually, in retrospect, the weird part is I don't really want progress or loot right now. Well, no, loot. I guess loot is actually exactly the thing that I want. Nope, I have no idea where I'm going. I wonder if I can expand that better. Whoops. Come on. Get in there. Get stabbing. That's fine. Guess I should remember to use the ice AoE ability a little bit more often as well. Okay, let's see. I feel like I'm going to be... I'm saying let's see a lot here. Unfortunately, this is a bad habit of mine. I will often... Ooh, Outlaw Scarf. I will often attach myself to, like, one phrase or two. Just kind of a filler. It's not, though it often is, as just something to say instead of a regular word. Because, I mean, it makes sense. You don't want to just be totally silent while commentating, but unfortunately... it's a little difficult to actually, like, come up with things to say. So I'll say, let's see, okay, you know, is the thing. Samuel L. Jackson's is probably the most famous example of this, where he, to get himself to stop using, when, you know, acting and whatnot, his solution was to really increase the amount of, swearing he was doing, which... I mean, I guess it worked for him. It's now kind of a style, but it's, it's weird. Let's see. So it looks like the blade toss actually is kind of its own thing. It doesn't actually have any kind of resource attached. Weird. I like that. I'll have to figure it out. Once I stopped saying, my sentences were left with giant pauses. Yeah, it's not great. Unfortunately, the human brain is not exactly the best at, let's be honest, commentating, just talking, especially if you're, like, distracted by something. You're just gonna always just have gaps as you try and fill the space, fill the void. And, you know, some people are better at than others. Like, I can absolutely sometimes get on a long tangent and just not say, at all. Or other times I can get absolutely just, like, brain locked and I'm just like, Shell's pretty good at it, mostly. Though, some part of it really does have to do with the fact that I am always generally playing the game and, she often is not. Okay, extra projectiles to all projectile attacks. Ooh, bonus to all projectile crit score. Yes? Oh, while we're here. Phantom Blades. Reduce time, increase damage. Let's do reduce reload time for charges. Damage dealt is an area or faster dash. Do faster dash for the time being. I might want to switch that around. We'll figure it out. But also do Arrow Whale. Anything that doesn't use mana is probably better. Okay, so I actually got quite lost, but that's fine. I also speak quite quickly. Yeah, I do. And maybe that's part of it? I don't know. There's a lot of things that if I wanted to, like, sit down and analyze, like, yeah, why do I talk this way? Can I improve my ability to... Okay, transfer time reduction between willpower and rage... Yeah, I dig that. Let's see, I should probably just pay attention to some of these things real quick. Extra wisdom. About the same. One has pretty hefty health regeneration, though. That is also something that I could spec into if I really wanted to. Sovereign Shout. Plus attack speed and cast speed, but only usable with melee weapons, though. Oh! Oh, baby! Here we are! 2 fireballs. I am so happy with this. I can't wait until they add the third...
phenomenon. That must be why the Severe are flocking to the surface.
I can't wait until we get that third tree. I wonder if there's a way that I can uptick my, if I can increase my projectile count even further. Probably not. But it would be absolutely beautiful. It also works with autogun attacks. So if you dual wield pistols, the bullets are everywhere. My main beef with that is that wouldn't let me use spells, which means I wouldn't be able to do... I wouldn't be able to do fireballs. And honestly, I want to see if I can get, like a bouncing electrical bolt or something, just for, like, madcap versions of that. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. Please stop chasing... Actually, no. Please keep chasing me. Thank you. God, I love AoEs. Yeah, might get it in 3rd tier. I'm hoping so. Because I'm going to be able to do all sorts of goofy business with it. Okay, fill that out. Let's see. Wonder, what is Minion Bots on Discord? Minion Bots is specifically for Twitch subs, Patreons, and other generous individuals that have supported my channel. It's the best I could do for people. There's also a Minecraft server that's available for anybody that is sub to me. I don't admittedly play on it. Mainly just I don't have time. But I do keep it running. So there's that. Okay, let's grab this. We probably want to go back home, at least for a little bit. See, this looks very Path of Exile-ish with that skill tree. Yes. I'm sure that's part of the influence, though honestly, it stands on its own. It's like Path of Exile Light. If you're not super interested in... Oh, there's Thunderstrike. Let's see. Tracker's Reach. No, that's the hook. Let's grab Thunderstrike at the very least. But yeah, it stands on its own quite well. Let's see, I think I can just sell all of these. I should probably sell the extra potions, because they're not going to be any better than what I already have. Let's see, Seod. That's okay. Oh, he now has rings and whatnot. Amount of gold. Damn. I'm a lot poorer than I thought I was going to be. Well, I'm just going to toss in the gems. Okay, click. Do this. I want to see... Only usable with staves or catalysts. That's fine. I'm going to just put the fireballs here. I have no idea if that counts as a projectile. I really hope it does, but I can't tell. Let's see. I don't think it's like PoE at all. I have no idea why Nightbot took offense to that one. I'm sorry about that. It's like splitting the space between Diablo 3 and Path of Exile with varied and slower combat, but still something more towards PoE and customization and skills. I think that's actually a really good system, because I personally find PoE to be just a little overwhelming. Actually considerably overwhelming. It's hard for me to get into. Like every time I sit down to play PoE, I'm just kind of like, boy, there's just stuff going on. And like, I get it, I do. I don't think the lightning move is actually getting doubled here, which is a bit of a tragedy. Probably don't want to stand in that. Okay. Yeah, up the dash speed. Get this round. We effectively want to just be cycling between mana and let's see, mana and our ferocity moves as fast as possible, so I don't have to there we go. So I don't have to run out of anything. Okay, small rage potion. I don't think I really need that. Let's see. But yeah, so I think for most people, this probably will not replace PoE. I think it's just going to end up being PoE light. At the same time, I would still
There's
say
nothing random about this. Its frequency is accelerating.
it stands on its own fairly well. I think a lot of it has to do, for me, is that this is kind of a world that I feel like I can actually explore a little bit. PoE, there's a lot of lore there, but it is just so dense and so much immediately that it's, like, hard to get into. And it's presented in a very, like, read the lore kind of fashion, which is hard for me. And so having... Ooh, that's an easy way of doing it. And so having it as, like, a full-on story game is actually kind of nice. I don't know. It depends on... It obviously is going to depend on the person, but for me, I want to play more of this, and I'm a bit sad that I'm going to be losing my progress for Thursday, but at the same time, I'll make it work. I'll have to get that Ice Lance move. I'm just getting absolutely bombarded by dudes. But that's okay. Because I like games with lore, don't get me wrong. But the problem is, the more lore there is and the less upfront story, it's easier for me to, like, lose attachment a little. Because, like, when it comes down to it, it's very difficult to be super attached to a game where you have to sit and read, like, books for a while to understand what's going on. Or you have to, like, walk up to a lore stone and it kind of tells you the backstory for things. And don't get me wrong, like, Path of Exile's world is fascinating. I can't honestly tell what time it is. That probably sounds super weird, but it's like... There's some things that seem to be ancient history, but the characters are not, and I've never really figured that one out. Like, I've never got the grasp on it without sitting down and reading a wiki, and that's harder for me. Whereas this one, I'm just kind of like, oh, cool. I got adopted by a dude. Dude hates demons. I might be a demon. Shit. Nightbot does not like anyone mentioning Poe. Oh! You know what? I know why. We specifically, have... That's the extra. Projectile damage, cool. Max health, force shield. Attack speed score. I'm gonna take a look at some of these real quick. Projectile damage, dodge chance score, if I want to go dodge. Ooh, pierce for all projectiles. Hell yeah. I know why, PoE is not... That's so good! The fireball just hits twice now. That's so dumb! I love it! But yeah, Star Wars Poe Dameron. We haven't relaxed our anti, spoiler stuff, mainly just because, like, I just haven't put the time into it. Whoops. Out. Dead. Really gotta get some more of those tokens. I gotta pay more attention to when I'm getting blasted here. I'm a little used to just not caring, and I probably should care a bit more, but whatever. Okay, let's put those on. I'd like to have the jagged star, but oh well. Let's see. Ooh, rend damage to attacks or... I don't really know on that one. Yeah, it's better. Okay. Just cycle some equipment out. Yeah, I might want to go for the lifesteal builds. Oh, that's so good. I think I might have to get rid of the Ice Nova entirely. I don't think it's actually particularly great. Let's see. Okay, so health. If I put 1 point in, how much does it? No, it only gives me 4 HP. Whereas if I keep putting it into attack speed, eventually I will be Speed Jesus. And it will be great. I don't actually know if that applies to that skill. I'm assuming it does. See, they're also overhauling how ability leveling works and stuff. I'm looking forward to it. This, I don't think I've had this level... No, actually, today alone, I have had 2 major reversals. Sorry. 2 major reversals of opinion-ish. I really was not a big fan of this game when I first played it. I really was not a big fan of Dead Cells when I first played it. I thought it was okay. I played a bunch of it just because people seemed to like it. But it was definitely one of those where I was mostly just kind of playing it because there were a couple of broken builds, and otherwise I was just like, yeah, I'm along for the ride. Now Dead Cells feels really good. Like, they properly balanced it so it doesn't just make me feel like I hate everything. And this game is amazing. So, cool. I don't know. I think I needed a couple of games like this. I've been a little listless lately. There have been a lot of just kind of meh releases recently. Easy example. I really dig Stone Shard. It's a great game. Problem is, Stone Shard is very early access, very rough around the edges, and very much like not a game that I immediately enjoy playing. I play it because, you know, it's kind of an oddity, and I'd like to see where it goes, but it's definitely one of those where it's like, at its current state, I'm just like, playing it makes me frustrated. Maybe I do want the AoE on that one. I'll consider it. There's no artillery like heavy artillery. I'm just gonna hang back for a bit. No reason why I need to fight these guys up close. They kill me if I do. Let's see. When are you going to give Phantasy Star Online 2 a shot when it comes out? Yeah, probably. I am a huge fan of PSO1, and I have obviously never gotten the chance to play PSO2. Yeah, I might want to consider the AoE version. Yeah, let's switch that. No, Slayer's Flurry. Turn that off. Part of the overall damage is dealt as an AoE. Just because I don't want to aim. Ish. It's almost... We'll have to see what some of the other abilities are, but it's almost tempting to actually get rid of the spells entirely. Maybe. No, probably not. It would be interesting to do dagger and pistol and have a little bit more on the, like, movie dodgy hack and slashy, but that's okay. Boss time?
One is hiding. His challengers got fried alive.
I will admit the fireballs are pretty good. I'll have to see what other, like, range skills we get at some point. Oh, those textures. What's up? Ow, 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 ow. Don't stand in the fire. Okay. Just slice and dicey him. Stay away from the toasty roasties. Because I don't have any more revivals. So I don't get any more. That's okay. Probably don't need them.
Who's the alpha now? Oh, damn. I wish Val had heard that one.
Well, that works amazingly well. Let's see. Alright, report to Thunderblade Farad using your town portal. Hell yeah! That was really cool! Now I'm watching this, I need a new game. Seriously, Wonder makes me desire games like no other. I am both glad and sorry. Let's see. Okay, so obviously, Pierce for projectiles worked out well. Projectile speed might not be bad. Further away an enemy is, the more damage they take. Ooh, that might not be a bad idea. The all projectiles pierce targets might not be a bad idea. What else do we have? What can I go for? So, material, attack speed. This has global life leech and ferocity, which isn't a terrible idea. Looping around to that. Let's see. Instead, what else do we have? Force shield regeneration, max willpower and rage. Because the thing is, I can actually use this to ping pong to a lot of these end tier perks if I really wanted to. If any of them were really good. Apply 2 weakness stacks upon blocking it. No. No. Active dodge roll. Physical damage converted to toxic damage. Interesting. Let's see. Wait. Crit steal more damage. Non-crit steal less damage. Oh. That's okay. Damage over time generated with a critical hit deals critical damage. That's actually pretty good. The element stacks might be kind of fun to work with. Problem is, most enemies I don't think are ever going to live long enough. Physical poison and rend damages are increased, but you can't inflict anything else. Ew. I mean, it's probably good, but ew. So heading for Feast for the Crows might not be a terrible idea, either. Playing Demon Crawl on your tablet right now. Guess who got me hooked? Hey, Demon Crawl is super good. Alright, maybe I should go Body and Mind. Go for the Life Leech. Let's go for the Life Leech real quick. We're having survivability issues anyway. And Deadly Physicality is still pretty good. Like, all of these are nice. See, more rage you have. That's okay. Yeah, mainly I just want to grab the Global Life Leech. Grab those and then go back to focusing on this tier just so I can spam projectiles like it's insane person. Let's see, that's stamina points. I don't think I really need to care too much about a lot of that. Cooldown reduction for all skills actually would be pretty good. Okay, so to this guy. Honestly, I'm just gonna sell everything. Let's see, unless it's better. It's not. Is this? It's okay. I want movement speed to some degree. It's also one of those where I guess I don't have to consider it that hard. Because when it boils down to it, we're probably only going to be equipping yellow items. This is good, I think. No, it doesn't have the health regeneration. Let's see, wisdom, force, yeah, sure. Okay, any yellow stuff that I want to go for. Cult damage, cult resistance, I mean, that's good. How much money do I have? I got a lot. Let's pick it up. Okay. Yeah. Anything else? I think I'm actually mostly kitted out. I could do a little bit more. Yeah, let's just sell that. Okay. So we're gonna go talk to this person.
Look who's here. I must say, I'm impressed, soldier. When Sandor told me you single-handedly saved the farmlands, I couldn't quite believe it. But here you stand, victorious.
Glad I could help. I'll be on my way now.
What? Nonsense. Everyone is talking about the hero who stopped the sphere, including the merchant prince himself. He actually wants to reward you in person.
I'm not sure it's a good idea. I would rather keep away from honors.
Declining our ruler's invitation is not an option. Go to the palace. The guards will let you in.